What's the goal of negging? Why do men neg? Well, they do it because they want access to a particular woman that they have deemed to be way above them. They have assessed this woman and assessed themselves and come to the conclusion that that type of woman is too good for them. But, and perhaps because she's too good for them, they want her attention, they want access to her, they want her validation, they want her. So he is going to attempt to bring down her self-perceived value so that she will then give him access. This dynamic occurs between women. So, I think in general, from what I am noticing about women, is that there is a lot of complexity to the ways in which women interact with each other that is incredibly similar to the complexities and the ways in which men interact with women. So, all this to say, women absolutely act as predators towards one another. And they absolutely use the same tactics and techniques that men use on women. And it's not necessarily even that they have noticed men use these tactics and use it against and then decide to copy it. It's simply because humans are predators, women and men are predators, and these tactics they come to us instinctively. When you add a natural propensity for predatory behavior to a brain that is capable of complex thought, and intelligence, this is where you get, predatory emotional and psychological tactics. When I go out, a lot of the times men can't even look at me, especially when it comes to eye contact. Why is this? Because there's this huge transfer of energy going on and they don't know how to deal with it. When you're a beautiful woman, particularly one who really works on herself, you have just this huge reserve of positive energy. And the more you work on yourself, both out physically and spiritually, emotionally, all of these ways, the more, so think of it as a tank. There's only so much energy that that tank can contain. What is eventually going to happen is, in order for that energy to be stored in that tank, it is going to have to become denser and denser and denser. This is why even the smallest interaction with you feels like the biggest deal to other people, because the energy becomes so dense that even eye contact becomes a huge, transfer of energy. So, yeah, of course, women want access to that energy too. Energy is energy. Just because men may want to sleep with you doesn't mean that a woman who perhaps doesn't want to sleep with you still doesn't want access to that energy. So if you refuse a woman access to you, what is happening is she cannot gain access to that energy, and she still wants it. She needs it. So what she's going to have to do to get you to pay attention to her is to nag you. Bad behavior will still get your attention, and your attention on her is still going to give her energy. It's still going to get you to think of her, and she wants you to think of her because it makes her feel valuable. It makes her feel worthy.